Rapid Finance partners with Mambu to provide lending as a service. US-based financial service company Rapid Finance has integrated with Mambu's cloud-based lending platform to offer lending as a service to financial institutions in the US. Temenos and IBM help banks leverage the benefits of hybrid cloud. Switzerland-based Temenos has partnered with IBM to help banks improve their core banking modernization with hybrid cloud. RBI and TIS to offer customers enhanced API and connectivity services. Austria-based Raiffeisen Bank International, RBI, and Treasury Intelligence Solutions, TIS, have partnered to offer cash management solutions to mutual customers. Yonder teams up with Transact Payments to credit card services. UK-based credit card company Yonder has partnered with Transact Payments to gain access to payment services and the MasterCard network. Visa invests in and partners TerraPay. Payments infrastructure company TerraPay has announced a strategic equity investment from Visa and a partnership to simplify cross-border e-commerce for consumers and SMBs. Citi Retail Services expands embedded payment strategy. Retail payments and credit solution provider Citi Retail Services has announced the expansion of its embedded payment strategy with the launch of the Citi Pay product suite. Splitit signs installments partnership with Visa. US-based Splitit has signed a 2-year agreement with Visa to provide merchants with a payment installment solution embedded within their credit card process. Feedzai launches Scam Prevent to fight financial crime. Financial crime and risk management solutions provider Feedzai has launched Scam Prevent on its RiskOps platform to help banks protect their customers from financial scams. Cyber fraud startup Threat Fabric closes €11.50 MLN seed round. Netherlands-based fraud prevention company Threat Fabric has raised €11.5 million in a seed round to expand its technical capabilities and support growth. Kasada teams up with Signified to seamlessly eliminate e-commerce fraud. US-based cybersecurity company Kasada has partnered with Signified to increase retail and e-commerce profit margins while setting new standards for fraud prevention. Reap partners AAA to allow businesses to pay bills with crypto. Hong Kong-based Reap has partnered with AAA to allow businesses to pay for their fiat bills with cryptocurrency. ABN AMRO Co. leads $11.5 million seed round in Threat Fabric. ABN AMRO has co-led a $11.5 million seed round in fraud detection Fintech Threat Fabric to express and its technical capabilities and support its growth. UK financial fraud hits $1.2 billion but app losses dip. The UK saw a slight dip in financial fraud losses in 2022, to $1.2 billion, driven by a 17% fall in authorized push payment app losses. MasterCard taps open banking for digital account opening. MasterCard has unveiled a digital account opening tool that uses open banking to integrate customer verification with identity insights into a single API. BIS publishes guide on offline CBDC use. As part of Project Polaris, the BIS Innovation Hub Nordic Center today published a comprehensive handbook exploring key aspects of how central bank digital currencies, CBDCs, could work for offline payments. Advanced Payment Solutions, Armenotech and Tempo France form ecosystem on Stellar blockchain. The Canada-headquartered fintech company, Advanced Payment Solutions, APS, has joined the alliance between Cyprus-based fintech firm, Armenotech, and payment company, Tempo France. SmoothPay to use open banking tech from Direct ID for income verification. Direct ID, the global credit and risk platform, have announced a partnership with SmoothPay, the fintech startup that transforms irregular income into a stable paycheck. Nilos launches European IBANs and instant on-off-ramp for businesses operating with crypto. Nilos, a leading financial platform for businesses operating with cryptocurrencies, has launched its new virtual EU IBANs aimed at companies dealing with crypto in Europe. FIA Tech integrates databank with Symphony. FIA Tech, the leading exchange-traded derivative industry technology provider, is partnering with Symphony, the leading markets infrastructure and technology platform, to improve data query workflows in capital markets. Singapore Business School turns to LSEG for workspace platform. LSEG, London Stock Exchange Group, today announced a strategic collaboration with the National University of Singapore, NUS, Business School through its workspace platform. S&P releases Nature and Biodiversity Risk Dataset. S&P Global Sustainable One has today launched Nature and Biodiversity Risk, a new dataset assessing nature-related impacts and dependencies across a company's direct operations that can be applied at the asset, company and portfolio level. MAS lifts DBS capital requirement following wave of outages. The Monetary Authority of Singapore, MAS, has imposed additional capital requirements on DBS, following widespread outages in March and a subsequent disruption to its digital banking and ATM services earlier this month. Global Screening Services appoints Stephen Gilderdale, former CPO at Swift, as senior advisor. Global Screening Services, GSS, a RegTech innovator focused on financial transaction screening, has today announced that Stephen Gilderdale will be appointed as senior advisor to the business. Experian teams up with Kiker for KYC checks. Kiker, the corporate Know Your Customer company, has announced its new integration with the world's leading global information services company, Experian. How generative AI could transform payments. Silicon Valley remains an innovation hub, changing business landscapes with new and exciting technology. Interac launches Digital Data Verification Service Branch. Interbank Payments Network Interac has launched an identity verification service that facilitates the connection between Canadian consumers, businesses, and governments. Central Bank of Brazil allows firms to participate in its CBDC pilot. The Central Bank of Brazil has announced that it will allow 10 commercial banks to participate in its CBDC pilot. EY launches an Ethereum-based platform that can track carbon emissions. The UK-based EY organization has launched an Ethereum-based platform that can help companies keep track of their carbon emissions. Revolut CFO quits for personal reasons. Revolut has lost another senior executive, with Chief Financial Officer Miko Salavara leaving the fintech giant for personal reasons. Separately, Wise CEO Cristo Carmen is set to take a 3-month sabbatical. PIMFA Wealth Tech and Morningstar launch Duty of Care Tech Challenge. The technology arm of trade association PIMFA has teamed up with Morningstar to launch a Duty of Care Tech Challenge that will bring together the fintech and wealth management sectors in an effort to find ways of ensuring consumer duty rules are met. This concludes our current edition of the BayPay Forum podcast. Remember that you can read the full text of each article in our news section on baypayforum.com. We hope to see you tomorrow.